Hello everybody and welcome to Tiny Toon Adventures. This is a game that your parents would have got you because it's got cute little rabbits and cartoon characters. I don't know too much about, what would they call them? Rabbits lore? From, what's it called? You can run, you can jump, you have a spin attack sort of deal. You don't want to use too much of your dash. And also you can get hit like that. It works in the same sort of old-style Konami games as usual. You can also run up walls. If you fall in this trap, it's not very good for you. Alright, see, that's jump. You're going to want to dash and press the jump button to get over these things, and then you're going to want to press dash and jump. For all these things... Oh, crap. And that's what happens when you die. Or whatever happens. I guess get put in the trash bin. Seems weird for rabbits. Oh. To be honest, I was kind of one of those kids that was in the middle. I watched a lot of, Bugs Bunny and whatever, but only specific episodes. Ah, man, that's a trap. Fell for it again. I'm assuming these have something to do with the Bugs Bunny lore. Or Bugs Bunny in general. I know it's Tiny Toons Adventure, so obviously it's like... tiny cartoons. I do know that, Cartoon Network was... or things like it that had Bugs Bunny at the time were... making, like, smaller versions of a lot of the characters so that they would be... have a lot of kids that were bunnies, or... that seemed bad. Okay, it's not too bad. So we gotta run past Bookworm here. Alright. Well, that killed me. Somewhere along the line I got another heart. I don't remember where I got that. I'm actually someone who doesn't like, cartoons that much. I really like the, 1990s and whatever cartoons, and Bugs Bunny, and stuff like that. I like the first Avatar, The Last Airbender, which counts as a cartoon. I hate Korra for everything it stands for. I just think it's a horrible sequel in general. It really does not do Avatar any justice, especially since they killed off all the group characters you really liked. But anyway, a lot of cartoons that came out when I was a young lad, a young lass, I guess, were pretty stupid. Particularly Fanboy and Chum Chum, like, typically a lot of cartoons that were coming out in my day were gross out humor, and I absolutely hate that. Gross out humor is the same to me as, like, you know how they put excessive gore in horror to try to make it seem more scary? When in reality, you're just grossing out the audience. Grossing out is not the same as being scared of something. It just means you're like, ew. I don't want to see that. When it's excessive like that. But yeah, I had Fanboy and Chum Chum, gross out humor comment, like, stuff. And generally, I did not like TV. I thought it rotted your brain and all that, and I just didn't want anything to do with it. How are you, boss? Hiya. Clearly, I'm supposed to attack you when you're shining the light. Okay. I don't know why I'm supposed to beat you up. You're a security guard. I'd assume. Or I could just combo you to death. Screw actually doing it right. I just did that instead. Because of that, I remember what pulled me back into watching any kind of media like that again was my cousin really liked anime, and one time I was staying over at his house and he was watching Inuyasha. I thought, wow, that's amazing looking. I didn't know cartoons could look like that, or any kind of animation at all could look that good. Because I was used to poorly drawn cartoons. Buster, something terrible's happening. Dizzy is destroying the kitchen. If we don't stop him, there won't be anything for us lunch. Can we stop him, Hampton? Dizzy's a big eater. Let's give him something to eat. Hey, leave it to me. You don't have to kill me for it. Assuming I have to follow you. Do I have to feed you on purpose? There you go. How you like that? Apparently not very well. Dragon Ball actually sold me on it. I had Dragon Ball Z Kai come on TV once. And I thought Dragon Ball was stupid because it was just all about fighting. So I was like, why would anyone watch that? It's just about fighting. When I actually watched it, it was such a good time, and I really fell in love with the concept of anime after that. One thing that kind of sucks about these Konami games, and I'm talking like also Zombies Ate My Neighbors, is no matter how much you love them, there's also the fact that they just really hurt you on the saving. You have to usually play the games all over again if you die. But times were different back then, and people were just a tad more skilled at them. I certainly wasn't, and I was born in those times. My grandma, though, could beat anybody. At any game. She still can. I should grab these. Oops, I did that wrong. There we go. Oof. Got some Metroid ball jumping here. Alright. Boink. Take that, and that, and that. So, I'm not sure if I already went into this, but I apologize if this episode did not come out on the day that it was supposed to. I'm actually recording this on the 20th instead of the 19th. On the 19th, I got some bouts with nausea and didn't feel so good. I was gonna try to record, but every time I would get out of, like, bed, I was, like, hurt. And then I was like, nah, I should probably lay down. I don't wanna, like, record something halfway or get sick in the middle of it. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna save that for another day. Alright, so I'm supposed to give you a wallop. Take that. Now, it's too bad I can't eat these burgers for food. Also, you kind of look like Wile E. Coyote. You got some funky stuff going on with your eyes. You're kind of making doors inconvenient, buddy. I don't want to run because I'll run into him. Yeah, how do you like me now? Technically, I'm destroying this restaurant's, if you want to call it that, ability to function. Oh, there you are. Just a jig in. Is it just me, or did the platforms regenerate? Alright, you're over there. That's awkward. Not sure how that happened. I'm assuming you're a mini-boss anyway. If you take damage, that means I'm supposed to hit you, right? That's usually how games work. Also, I love how you can use the Legend of Zelda Link to the Past method of standing in the doorway to avoid getting hit by anything. Not quite sure what I'm supposed to be doing, don't remember. Maybe I'm supposed to be feeding him? Seems against the point, though. Unless I'm supposed to feed him a bomb in classic style of... Am I supposed to feed you specific things, dude? Do you only want sweets? Is that the thing I'm supposed to take away from this? Hmm. I'm assuming I gotta feed you something, but... because pelting him wasn't working. The way this board is laid out reminds me of Battletoads. Do I just have to feed you whatever you're craving at the current time? It's making this entire arena look like one of those, block games where you have to try to hit all the blocks. Oh, do I have to feed you just a ton at once? Is that the thing I'm supposed to take away from this? Is that possible? Or is desserts just giving you too much sugar? Try to think about this as scientifically as possible, even though I don't have to. Alright. Hey, get out of my face. Because I think once they go through the line, they become singular again instead of clumped up and together in one pile. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do. Am I supposed to run into you when you're doing that? I didn't think about it, but my dash is infinite right now. Or maybe it always was infinite. Ow. There's one thing that kind of weirds me out is really difficult to figure out puzzle concepts for. Like, I can't tell whether or not I'm supposed to give him this food. And also, it seems to only... Well, it does move both at once. But I can almost bet you that's not going to be there when it gets back. A really good cartoon, that did come out, not necessarily in recent years, but, was still good, and then didn't have any gross-out humor or anything like that for the most part, or at all, is, Kappa Mikey. Kappa Mikey was really fun. I wish it had more than 2 seasons. It definitely deserved to be on the air a lot more than other shows. And as much as I love Butch Hartman, I don't like, how Fairly Odd Parents is going. It just seemed to be like the producers were sucking the soul out of the show kind of deal, and yeah. We didn't need another character. We didn't need extra characters. Generally, I thought the show was gone for me as soon as they invented, Wanda's and Cosmo's kid. I thought by then that was, enough for me. I never watched anything past Poof. And then come to find out, there's a fairy dog, and then there's the ever-hated Claire or something like that. There's also 3 delivery, which is really awesome, and Johnny Young Bosch voices one of the characters. For those of you who don't know, that's Ichigo from, Bleach, and, quite a few other characters, really. But generally, I like anything that's not really stupid looking. I had an issue with that for a lot of cartoons being just made to dumb down children. And I was, by the way, when I thought this, I was like 7 or 8. So I was also a kid, but I was like, this is really weird media for children. Alright, take 2. Oops. But yeah. Can I not give you 2 of the same thing? That's the problem here? You just want 1 of everything? I hope it's not like random chance, sort of deal. Some games back then were like that, where you had to pick some random stuff in the same situation. Come on, stop. Or do I just stop the conveyor belts from working by hitting you repeatedly? Come on. Just keep hitting you. There's gotta be a reason for it to keep you in the air. Come on. Bap. How's that no food for anybody? I think... Nah, can't be that, can it? It's maybe a donut, I guess. But then why can I hit him while he's like that and make him continuously go? Seems pretty dangerous to play hot potato like that. But then again, I don't remember this boss too well, so... I don't know if I'm supposed to use him to get a lot of stuff in one spot. Doesn't quite make sense. My brain is melting. And this is a kid's game. Do you want burger? Do I just have to give you the same thing over? Like, what do I... Also, when I mean poorly drawn, I don't mean art style specific. I mean, when I was going on about my rant about, cartoons. I don't mean, like, oh, that's the art style they're going for. I mean, like, they really didn't care when they were making it, deals. It was a situation that was going around at that time, was like, there was stuff made specifically so that it would filter on the airwaves, so that they would have something to air. Even if it was, like, poor quality. They just wanted something. And again, gross out humor was a big thing at the time. Which I do not appreciate or like. I don't even consider it funny. I just consider it gross. For no reason. But anyway. What kind of cartoons did you guys watch growing up? And what kind of cartoons did you like? That was just my main opinion, but... you know, like, everyone's got something on cartoons for, like, what they grew up with or whatever. Like I said, I grew up with, for cartoons, I grew up with Bugs Bunny, and, like, stuff like that. And, like, Fairly Odd Parents, and, is that a carrot? Carrot? Is that, like, an extra life, or just a jump? It's just a jump. But yeah. I had to, watch those, and I also watched Dragon Tales a lot. What kind of killed cartoons for me wasn't actually Fanboy and Chum Chum, it was the show called Mighty B. And it had the worst gross-out humor I've ever seen, and I've almost actually gotten sick over that freaking show. Whatever you do, don't look it up. Just be blessed you haven't seen it if you haven't. And for those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Just thinking about it now is triggering my nausea. But yeah. It's one of those things that makes you question media sometimes. After that, I no longer watch any kind of cartoon at all. I just watch anime and stuff like that. Much better of an experience. Alright. But I think we're actually gonna have to end this episode off. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat that boss. But I want to get as much of today done as possible. I have to record also, some, Harvest Moon today as well, because that's what's supposed to go on today. But this is also going to be going on today, I think in the morning, which is when I'm recording this. It's going to be on in the morning. Just like morning cartoons, really. But, I hope you all had a nice time. I'd really like to know what you guys' favorite, cartoons is, and what you grew up with. But, I'll see you guys in a few hours. There's gonna be a Skyward Sword episode today, of course, from the previous stuff that I had recorded, but also there's gonna be the Harvest Moon episode that's gonna be coming out. So I hope you all enjoy that. But, see you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm also going to be doing a rando wheel, because I've been really enjoying the rando wheel, and I'm going to be doing it, today, I think, preemptively for the next week. And probably going to be posting that. So hope you guys enjoy that. I want to do random week again next week, so I wanted to get that out of the way. I added a lot more games to it, because I forgot about it quite a lot. Like Luigi's Mansion Blind, Super Mario Sunshine Blind, all that jazz. So, stay tuned for more of those games. And, more choices for the random wheel. See you guys then! Will we get something new? Or will we get one of the old ones so we can actually... or one of the ones we played this week? We'll see. See you guys then.